This is CivicCite, a citizen services chatbot that cites the law or stays silent. On the left, a standard assistant answers city rule questions directly. On the right, the same question passes through a statutory decision gate before anything reaches the citizen. The problem is documented. A live city assistant told landlords they could refuse Section 8 vouchers, told employers they could pocket worker tips, and told stores they could go cashless. Every one of those answers was illegal, and it carried the city's name on a .gov domain. Take the exact query that made the headlines. A landlord asks whether a tenant paying with a Section 8 voucher can be refused. The same question goes to both assistants at once. The standard assistant just answers. It might even be right, but there is no citation to check, no currency test, and no record a city could ever audit. It ships as is. This is the design that, on a real city bot, produced the illegal advice. The gate takes the harder path and shows its work. 5 stages run in the open. Decompose the question, retrieve from the municipal code, draft an answer, verify it, and decide. Retrieve, currency, conflict, and the final gate are deterministic code. The model only advises. And every stage is inspectable. Open the verify stage, and its real input and output are right there. The drafted claim, the cited statutory text, and the entailment verdict that says whether the text actually supports the claim. Here is the decision. Released because all 4 checks pass. The citation exists, it is in force. The text entails the claim and nothing conflicts. The answer is the correct no, backed by New York City Administrative Code Section 8-107, with a willful violation penalty up to $250,000. And every interaction produces a filable record. The Statutory Decision Record captures the query, the sub-questions, the checks, the citation, and the disposition. Ship or refuse, a regulator can audit exactly what happened and why. Now a harder case, typed in as a citizen's own question. A food truck operator asks about an old general vendor parking rule. The catch: the only provision on point was repealed years ago. The same 5 stages run on this question too. Retrieval walks the code graph. The draft is constrained to what was retrieved, and the currency check tests each candidate against today's date. This is where a repealed provision gets caught before anything is released. And it is caught. No enforce provision supports a release, so the gate withholds the answer and routes the citizen to the right city department with the partial findings attached. Refused and escalated. Honest instead of a confident guess. The retriever is not a black box. It walks this graph. Green nodes are enforce provisions. Red dashed nodes are repealed. And the blue dashed edges are cross-references between parent intent and operative text. The retrieval is code you can audit, not a model you have to trust. The claim is measurable. Run the 12 query golden set through the live pipeline, the 4 documented city failures, a multi-domain food truck case, and the repealed law and no coverage traps. Each query runs through the real gate, and every row is a real decision, not a script. Here is the headline, and it is the durable one. Out of 12 queries, the number of answers released without a verified, enforced statutory basis is 0. Beside it, full audit coverage and agreement with the labeled ground truth. Every row is the real decision, and it opens. Each shows the disposition, the exact checks that fired, and whether it matched the ground truth. The gate refused every query where no enforced law could back a safe answer. That is the whole idea. Trust lives in code, not in the model. A government answer ships only with a verified, enforced citation, or the system stays silent and escalates with a filable record every time. From Veriprajna, Building True Intelligence.